Welcome back, everybody. Leaving the house, and I stare at my window at these two trees. First is this tree, really pretty. And I wanted to walk down here, but that is my limit. I walk to that and I turn around and I walk home, and that's all I can do. So look at that one. That tree is fantastic. I like the green underneath. That is a gorgeous tree. These are gorgeous trees. I think we're gonna have a gorgeous tree thing this year. I'm gonna turn around. I don't wanna go this way. I don't know where I wanna go, but I don't wanna go this way. Oh, that's pretty. Those are some really pretty trees too. And what is today? October? Oh, October 14th. I left work about 15 minutes early. I was like, I can't do this no more. I'm leaving. So I left. And now I'm on the Spyder. Took me like 45 minutes to get on the Spyder. That's okay. Here I am. So I will come back once I get down the road. That's a pretty tree. I like how some leaves are green. And then these two trees down here are really pretty every year because they turn red. Oh, look at that, my wife's new car. New car! Our tree died this year, so it gets cut down. But yeah, those two trees are really pretty all the time. But they've lost a lot of leaves. So, oh, there's a snake in the road. So on that, I'm going to let everybody go. I will come back once I get down the road. Today is just some wind therapy and some leaf peeping. See you down the road, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. It's literally been 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This road is right at my house. Like, no joke. And it is an amazing little road. I'm just so thankful that I get little roads like this so close to the house. And you know, like I said, it's just after work, 4:21. So I started this at 4:16. Yeah, that's how close I am. I was hoping to not be behind this slow person. And let me shut the old lid down here really quick. The last couple years in Ohio, the fall weather's been wonderful to get out and ride. This year it's a little cold and really wet, but the leaf color is amazing. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous, and I think that's one of the reasons why I ride, just to see the fall colors. I'm kidding, but it's part of the reason. You know, I want to experience everything. I want to experience riding in the rain, and unfortunately riding in the snow. And I want to get out and see these colors. And I wish I could smell. I lost my sense of smell a long time ago. So, like, I've never smelt the ocean. I don't know what the ocean smells like. But it's okay, because I can see the ocean and I know what the ocean looks like. I remember, like, the smell of leaves and grass that was freshly mowed. But I kind of miss that, you know, because that's got to have a scent to it. But it's good. And if this person, come on, people, look at that. They heard me. They heard me. They were like, oh, that crazy guy and that old man Trike's going to run us over. We need to get out of his way. Lakeview RV Park. I wonder what they call people that live at RV parks. Not that I'm making fun of them, because I want to be that person that lives at an RV park, or at least part of the time. I would not mind my house being on wheels. I think it would be really cool to see, you know, just to get out there and see. I told my wife, I think it was last month, I told all my buddies too, I was like, I want a semi, and they're like, what? I was like, okay, Trey, I'm getting a semi, and that's how I'm going to see the country. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll change careers yet again. Oh, I bet that was really pretty. I'll tell you what, it is windy. So let's talk a little bit about windy days on a Can-Am Spyder. Now, I can't talk about a big RT with a huge windscreen because I've never been out on an RT with a big windscreen, but I'm assuming it might be able to catch a little bit more air. Now, if you're coming from a lightweight bike, man, these Spyders, this cross breeze right now, it'll take my head and rip my head around, but it's not going to move the Spyder. I was out in winds like this on my little TT250. It's a little single cylinder dual sport, weighs, I don't know, 350 pounds, and that thing was everywhere. I've never been blown around so much before on a bike. And it was just, you know, not even on the highway. It was just going through town, and I was chuckling. That is, how do we get a whole corner full of gravel? I was just chuckling the whole time because these Spyders, man, they just go. They are so planted, and they just go. You just roll on the throttle, and they know what to do almost. I want to see some more pretty leaves. Oh, there we go. It's starting. I don't think we've reached peak, but this wind is not good. Now, I've never been on a heavy cruiser, to be honest with you. My friend has a 2001, I think it is, a little Softail. And I sat on it once, and I had a hard time getting off of it. Like, my hips don't work. I can't pick up my right leg. So, like, even getting onto an RT, I have a hard time getting on an RT because the seat's a little wider. And I struggle. And I don't know where I was going with all that stuff. They're building a new bridge. It's going to be awesome. I think I'll just go straight. Yeah, who knows? This is what happens when I get off work. Oh, so I've never been on a big, heavy cruiser in the wind. We're talking about wind. But I've been on mid-sized sport bikes. Sport bikes aren't as bad as, say, a 500-pound cruiser. They seem to, the sport bikes cut the air a little bit cleaner, maybe. I don't know. It's been a minute. But these Spyders, I don't know, I love it. You just go, you don't worry. Oh, you want me to be in Tennessee? Okay, no problem. Go. There were a whole bunch of cars lined up somewhere. Maybe I already passed them? Maybe it's this house. Nope. And I live in central Ohio, but I'm like right on the edge of southern Ohio. So literally, you know, 2 minutes from my house, I'm on really good roads that you just don't see if you live in the northern part of the state, especially if you're on the northwestern corner. Oh my goodness gracious, I lived up there going through college. It is flat and windy and cold, and did I mention windy? That wind never stops. But you know, it's the tale of two states. It's amazing how different it is. That's some good English. They must have came down and just poured. Look at that. They just must have dumped. I don't know why they do that. Put a soft shoulder in, and then the gravel just goes absolutely everywhere. Here we go. Oh, she's a beast. She's a beast. I need to come out here. This is good, you know, to see how the trees are coming. This is going to be a good little ride. There's a Buick. Stay in your lane, Buick. They were coming to that yellow line. They were going to cut that corner down a little bit. Over in that little bit of hilliness is a lot of gravel roads that are really fun to ride, but I don't dare take this Spyder. Now, maybe the F3 I would take down through there, because it has a mono shock with a spring, a steel spring, and I wouldn't be too concerned about gravel like I am with this, with the airbag. I don't want to I don't want to feel that pocket up. I don't want to fill that pocket up with gravel and have to put an air spring on this thing. It doesn't sound fun. What an incredible ride. Beanie Boy in Australia, I think he's mentioned a couple times in the comments, he's like, there's no traffic. You're right, and there's no traffic. Yeah. Yep. That's how we like it. Man, that felt weird. Oof. What a big old bump. I don't know what I would do. So I'm close to Columbus. I don't know how many million people live in Columbus. 2 million maybe? 1,888,000, you know, but then you add in all the suburbs and stuff like that, and I think it's up to 2 million. So I live really close to a big city. I lived in Columbus all my life. I've commuted back and forth, you know, so I'm super comfortable riding in with a lot of cars. But I'll tell you what, when you're sitting there in a lot of traffic, it just sucks, you know. I would much rather chill on a backcountry road like this. So what do we've seen the Buick. It's Friday. I mean, maybe I'm getting through here before people are coming home, because there's a big community out here. It's called Hideaway Hills, and it's just little cabins tucked in the hills, and they have a pond that's dammed up, and you know, they think they're pretty cool, but you know, it's just little cabins. But you know, there's a lot of people that live out this way, and I'm shocked I'm not running across them. I'll see. We're almost there. We're almost to Hideaway. Oh, deer. How did I not see that deer? What's up, deer? It was running right at me. I think that's why I didn't see it. It's just a baby. I've had them come off the hill, and I've seen them down in the fields. Well, that's just low marshy land, you know. That's not a field. Maybe a field of bullfrogs. But yeah, here we go. Here's Hideaway. A little gated community, and there's their little lake, you know, behind that little dam right there. And they just have, I mean, some of these are just like cabins. Yeah. But, you know, it is what it is to live among the nature. So have we seen pretty trees? Maybe. There's a road down here to the right that takes you down to a property up over there, and it's pretty awesome property. And then I had my buddy used to live there, you know. So there we go. That's a tour. Yeah, you go down this road right here, but then it kind of gets gravelly, so this old girl doesn't go down that road. All right, people, I think I'm rambling. But yeah, I'm just getting off work. Had to get out, get some sights. I needed some sights of some pretty trees and some leaves.